What's up, everybody? It's Kelsee Briana J, and I want to welcome you to the bronzer bash. And I love it when it's that time of year where all the brands launch all of the different bronzers and contours so I can get my chiselness on. I love to look sun-kissed. I love to look sculpted. So I'm always looking for new bronzers to add into my collection that are going to raise the bar. So I have 6 different bronzers here that I'm going to be trying. One of them is a bronzer / contour product. Before we jump into the bronzer bash, I do want to give a special shout out to today's sponsor, Tonor. Tonor was so nice to work with me to send me their 12-inch ring light. And I was so interested in working with them because I have been looking for a good ring light for such a long time. One that isn't too big and one that isn't too small, that will fit into my workspace, that I can use to do TikToks. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, reels and to go live. And when I saw this one, I knew it would be perfect for my space. Plus it has this attachment here where it screws on and screws off, where you can put your phone in there and it adjusts so your phone just really fits snug right in here. So here's what it looks like turned on. It has 3 different color modes. So here's the cool light, here is the natural light, and here's the warm light. And this has 10 different lighting adjustments, so you can make it more dim or you can make it brighter. It was super easy to set up. All you need to do is just screw this on and off of the tripod. The tripod is adjustable, so you can make it much taller or you can make it a little bit shorter if you need to. And it comes with a remote that pairs with your phone. So when you put your phone in here, the remote pairs via Bluetooth. So you can basically use it as your clicker, so you can take your selfies or record hands-free. So I think this is really nice. It's really sturdy. It does not overheat, and it has a really long lifespan. I personally have purchased quite a few ring lights like this, and almost always they're flimsy, they're not as sturdy as this one, or either the light is kind of wonky and it flickers. It's just not as great a quality as this one. So I'm so glad that they reached out to me because I really needed this, and I know a lot of you all probably need something like this now. With working from home, you can use this when you're on Zoom, or if you're like me and you work in the social media realm, then you definitely need to have one of these because this is going to elevate the way that you take pictures. So thank you so much, Tonor, for sending this over to me, and thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. I will have the link to this down in the description box, as well as a 15% off discount code if you all are interested in grabbing it. Like I said, I really do like it, and I will be using it on a daily basis. I have it right here by my side. So now, let's go ahead and get into these bronzers, and I'm going to kick it off with the colored Raine bronzer, and here's what the packaging looks like. It's in a white, sleek packaging, compact, with the gold lettering on the front. Raine, I see you. Raine is the owner of Colored Raine. If you all have not seen our Behind the Beauty episode with her, do yourself a favor and check it out. It's amazing. She is so inspiring. This bronzer retails for $16. It has 8.2 grams of product in here. I have the shade Caramel Delight, which is one of the lighter shades of the bronzer offerings that she has, which is really impressive because, as you know, for people of color, sometimes bronzers don't get real deep, but Raine got you covered. So there are 5 different shades of this bronzer, and 3 shades are deeper than this one, and one of them gets really deep. Cocoa Goddess can work for a very rich complexion, and it looks amazing. So this is a matte bronzer, and on the website it says that it has a buttery smooth formula. It's supposed to give you an airbrushed smoothing and pore blurring bronzed and sun-kissed finished look, making your work look extra seamless. We make matte bronzing easy. So Caramel Delight is formulated for medium to medium dark skin with golden, yellow, and neutral undertones. Hello, that is me to a T. I think she just described me. On the website, the model that's modeling this shade is just a hair lighter than me, but this bronzer is pretty versatile because it goes on a little bit deep and then it just gets deeper and deeper the more that you build it up. I found this bronzer to be incredibly smooth. I love the color of it. It's a golden bronzer, which is something that I don't have a lot of in my collection because a lot of times with bronzers, they're either really neutral or either they're more warm toned. Almost never do I have a really nice golden bronzer. And this one is really beautiful and it's smooth because it basically just looks like that's how my skin looks, and I love that. It's like a naturally bronzed look on me. So this is really nice, and it's not drying even though it's matte. It's very smoothing. So next up, we have a bronzer from LYS Beauty, which stands for Love Yourself. And the name of this bronzer is the No Limits bronzer. This bronzer retails for $18, and there is 0.23 ounces of products or 6.5 grams of products. I love this packaging. I'm all here for the triangles. The rose gold, I think, is very beautiful. Tisha Thompson, again, another person who was on Behind the Beauty. Definitely check out that episode as well. I have the shade Courage, and again, there's 5 shades of bronzer. Courage is towards the middle of the shade offerings from LYS Beauty. So there's a lot of claims that are being made for this bronzer. It says that it is a clean, talc-free, buildable matte bronzer that sculpts, defines, and livens up the complexion with a silky smooth formula. Some ingredients in this bronzer are niacinamide, which reduce the appearance of pores and limits excess shine. Green tea extract, which provides antioxidant benefits that soothe and replenish skin, as well as sodium hyaluronate, which helps retain skin moisture and visibly plumps fine lines. And I think that all of those ingredients being formulated in a powder is so cool because I didn't even know that was possible. Tisha Thompson is taking things to the next level. Again, this is a really smooth bronzer. It applied on top of my foundation beautifully. It gave me a very nice sculpted look. This one is kind of on the edge of almost being a contour because it is more so like a shadow, but then it just has a whisper of warmth to it that brings it back to the bronzer territory. But honestly, this one kind of can work for both for my complexion. This shade, at least, it gives me almost the same effect that I would get from a contour product because it sort of mimics a shadow, but it looks really complimentary on my complexion. It also is very, very pigmented, so you do not need a lot. I just applied a very little bit, and then if I needed to go in to build it up, I could, because this will get darker on me. So next up, we have the NARS Sunkissed Bronzer Cream. I know you may have seen something similar from them before, but NARS will take something away and come back with it, and it'll be named the same thing, but it will give a different effect, and it'll be a new formulation. So this retails for $38, and it has 19 grams of product, or 0.67 ounces of products within the jar. I have the shade Casino. They only offered 2 shade offerings for this product, and I got the deepest one, which you all may know Casino because it's one of their iconic shades of bronzer, and they just formulated it to be a cream for this new line. The other shade that they offered is Laguna, which again is one of their most famous products that they make, Laguna and Casino. I do think that they could have come out with more shades than this, but I guess they stuck to their tried and true Laguna and Casino. So the description of this product says that it is a velvety cream to powder bronzing hybrid that gives skin a soft matte finish and sun-kissed warmth. The silky texture seamlessly blends onto skin while it blurs, minimizes the appearance of pores, and visibly evens out complexion. It is also scented with NARS's signature French Polynesian Manoi de Tahiti oil. And you can definitely smell that. It's very prominent. It smells very much so like a beach. Very tropical, very exotic. I like the way it smells, but it's very, very fragrant. But aside from that, this is smooth. And it goes on a lot deeper than it looks in here. If you are several shades deeper than me, you can wear this up to about a MAC NC50. After you get past that point, I don't see this working for anybody with a deeper complexion. And that's why I think that they could have added onto this line. Yes, Laguna and Casino are your most popular shades, but also expand past that to give a little bit more diversity. But if you are in the category where you can use this, the formulation of this is amazing. It is extremely smooth, it's blendable, it's not patchy, it didn't separate my foundation, and it just went on like a dream. It almost feels whipped, and I didn't have to use that much. So I can definitely see this going bad before I personally would be able to finish it all, because I just dipped just a little bit and I was able to just blend it out, and it blended out so pretty like. So I think this is an excellent product. It is gorgeous in the way that it applied. I just wish they had more shades. Next up, we have the Guerlain Terracotta Sunkissed Natural Bronzer, and I do believe this is a reformulation of their original Terracotta bronzer, which I am a huge fan of, because looking at them, they look pretty much the same, except for the reformulated one has a little bit less of the shimmer, but other than that, the tone of them looks pretty much identical. This retails for $56 and it has 10 grams of products or 0.3 ounces of products within the pan. I have the shade 05 Deep Warm, which is the deepest shade. They definitely could use deeper shades. I do know that they used to have deeper shade offerings within the Terracotta bronzing line, but unfortunately they discontinued them. Some characteristics about this bronzer. It says that this award-winning bronzing powder comes in 6 versatile transfer-resistant shades to instantly bring out the warmth in all skin tones. Silky, light, and easy to blend, this second skin bronzer is enriched with hydrating ingredients for a long-lasting, comfortable finish that is sun-kissed perfection on skin. Let me tell you about these Guerlain bronzers. They are smooth. They are silky. They are beautiful in the way that they apply. In my bronzer collection, the Guerlain Terracotta bronzers are top 10 because of the way that they apply. They're so beautiful in how they warm up the skin. It's never too much. It's always natural looking. And it gives your skin such a beautiful sun-kissed finish that I can't help but to love it. It is absolutely gorgeous. This is very fragrant though. It has that signature Guerlain scent. I love this scent because to me it smells luxurious, but it's definitely something that you are going to notice while you're using it as well as while you're applying it, and maybe even a few minutes after you already have it on your face. That is how fragrant it is. But like I said, I don't mind it. I just want to make note of that for those of you all who do. This bronzer is everything. It deepens up and it gives you such a beautiful natural bronzed look. It's superb. I just wish they would come out with deeper shades. I know for a fact that they used to have 07. I want them to come out with that again, as well as 8, 9, and 10. Come on, Guerlain, you could do it. Next up is the Goss, the Radiance Boosting Face Palette, which you all may or may not remember, but your girl was the model for this in Goss's video, so definitely go check that out. But I wanted to include this because I know a lot of people wanted to get another look at the deepest one, so that's the one that I'm using in this video. So this retails for $45 and it has 16.5 grams of products or 0.58 ounces of products, and that is split between 2 pans because on one side it's a bronzer and on the other side it's a contour product. And like I said, I'm using deep copper in this video. There are 2 different variations of this product. If you all want to see a dedicated video to this, make sure you go check out mine. I will have it linked down below. And like I said, you can check out Wayne's because I was included in that one. So this product has rich bronze with warm undertones and deep tan with neutral undertones. So this is infused with cocoa, mango, and kupuasu butters. The silky powder formula melts onto skin without settling into lines or emphasizing texture. Second skin pigments mimic the look and feel of real skin for healthy, youthful radiance that's all yours. It features a luminous bronze shade with a satin skin-like sheen, no visible glitter or sparkle, and a sculpt shade with a natural matte finish to recreate the look of shadows on the face. This is very, very smooth and it builds up really, really easily. And it works for me with a very light hand, but if you have a deeper complexion, this is going to look even better than you. So think Gabrielle Union or deeper. This is going to build up very beautifully and give you a nice bronze and contour duo. So you can layer them together or you can use them one by one, but do not get it twisted. Just because it works on me, don't think it's not going to work for deeper complexions, because trust me, if you go in with this with a heavier hand than what I used, it will build up. And lastly, I have a product from Patrick's High. This one is the Major Sculpt Cream and Powder Bronzer Duo. Again with the duo, but this time it is a cream product and a powder product, and Patrick's High likes to do that, and I love that he gives us a little window here. So this retails for $38 and each pan has a different weight, so I'm trying to read it. Okay, so I'm like, dang, do I need to get my glasses? In the cream, there's 0.24 ounces of products or 6.8 grams of product. In the powder, there's 0.32 ounces of products or 9 grams of products. Y'all, that is so faint. I'm like, let me get my bifocals out. So I have the shade She's Sculpted, and there are 2 different options of this. So this one is the one that's right there in the middle. So the description of this says that the Major Sculpt Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo is a luminous cream and powder duo in complementary shades. The lighter cream shades shape and defines, while talc-free powder finishes with a hint of warmth. It also says that this is a modern way to sculpt the face. This cream and powder contouring duo effortlessly shapes and defines for a beautifully dimensional look. Y'all, both of these products in here are smooth. This cream in here is what dreams are made of. And then the powder bronzer down here just goes on top so beautifully. And I love how these two products work with one another. They're so velvety. I love that. The powder goes on top of that cream beautifully and it does not catch. You can make it deeper if you build it up, but it doesn't make it dark in a way where sometimes, you know, you have a cream product and then you put a powder on top and then it just immediately oxidizes and it turns this weird color and it kind of makes your makeup look funky. No, this is super smooth and super user friendly. And when I first used this, I was like, oh, this is giving me Tom Ford. And that's what I'm here for, y'all. I love me a silky smooth bronzer cream. Woo! So I have enjoyed trying on all of these bronzers / contour products, and I can honestly say that this is one of the most impressive lineups of bronzer / contour products that I have tried in years, because I don't have any duds here. All of these products performed so beautifully. They went on effortlessly. They gave me a very beautiful color payoff, a beautiful amount of warmth, and with the Wayne Goss products, with the contour also included, I was able to really chisel out my bone structure and give myself that extra pop that I look for that takes my makeup to the next level. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Let me know which bronzer you liked the best down in the comment section, and I will check you all in my very next video, which will be super soon. Smooches. Bye.